Everybody, good morning. So, it's game day. Um, Stephen A. Smith is so salty. It's sad because, like, all the pressure is not on Halliburton, right? Like, he didn't win MVP. All the pressure is on SGA. Like, he's gonna have to go up there every night and score. Like, the same thing that my Knicks had to suffer from, not really suffer, I wouldn't say suffer, I would probably say the same thing. I would say the same thing my Knicks had to go through against the Pacers. That team has something that OKC don't have, and that's championship experience. It plays a part. Nobody, nobody on that OKC team has championship experience. Nobody, not the head coach, not the players. I mean, you could say Alex Caruso because he was on that LA championship bubble. I don't even think he was on that team. I don't know. I would have to probably go back and check out that roster, but I don't think he was on that team. But if he was, it doesn't really matter because he's just one person. He's too inconsistent on offense. Like he'll sacrifice his offense just to be good on defense. You know, like Dirt. I mean, um, whatever his name is, the dude with the dreads. He's too inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? So where's your production coming from? If it's not from your starting five, it's the same scenario with my Knicks. My Knicks didn't have a good bench. Now, do OKC have a better bench? Probably not. I mean, outside of Wiggins, not Andrew Wiggins, not that Wiggins, another Wiggins. I mean, he's okay, you know. Um, but your starting five is going to have to produce. Your starting five is probably going to have to play. Your starting five is probably going to have to play a lot of minutes because the Pacers, one thing that they do have is depth. You know, like off the bench, you can have three people average 14, 15, 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that um, the fact that a lot of people are saying, oh, the like, look, winning 68 games don't mean nothing if you can't win at all. Okay, like we've seen that from the Warriors. You know, so um, yeah, so it's gonna be a good game. You know, the Warriors, not the I say the Warriors. OKC should protect home court. You know, I mean, I don't know what their record is at home. I think it's like 27-9 or something like that, or 29-10 or 9. So they're pretty good at home, but they're not good on the road. They're not a road team at all. So I wouldn't be shocked if OKC go up 2-0 or if the Pacers can win, if the Pacers can still win at home, I mean, if the Pacers can still win on the road, that would be great, you know. Um, but if they fall down 0-2, it's not the end of the world. I don't think, you know. Like it's kind of like, you know, okay, like if they win, like if the Pacers win game one, I could see, you know, somewhat of a Cleveland and, you know, Golden State Warriors type of, you know, atmosphere where, you know, despite J.R. Smith, you know, debacle, they actually won that game. And then, you know, the Warriors won like 3 straight, and it was up 3-1, and a lot of people thought it was over, and, you know, the Cavaliers forced the game 7 and actually won the whole thing. So it could be that type of atmosphere, you know, or it could be one of those series where you don't know where it's going to swing, you know? Because can SGA go out there and drop 40? I don't know. Has he done it in the series? Probably not. Like, when they swept the Grizzlies, he did not play particularly well in any of those series. Any of the series, he didn't play particularly well. I mean, there's some games where he's gonna have to drop 40 or 50, and it may not be enough, you know, because you know you got Hartenstein. He's not a stretch big, you know. The other big man that they got, I forgot his name. He can stretch the floor, but I don't think they utilize him in that category enough. You know, when they got 2 7-footers, they don't even use. You know, you got Luke Dort coming off the bench. You got, I think Alex Caruso and Wiggins. So I just think matchups. I think the matchups are slightly favored to the Pacers because they just have that style of basketball that just wears you down, you know. And all the pressure again is going to be on SGA, just like all the pressure was on KD, all the pressure was on Westbrook when they won their finals, not finals, but when they won their respective MVPs, you know. They both lost in 6 to the same team. So even when James Harden won his MVP on a different team, obviously he couldn't get past the Warriors, and I think they forced the game 7 in that series, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, obviously Houston was dumb enough to even remotely take a chance on James Harden, which I already knew he was never going to lead them to a championship in a show. Not only he didn't lead them to a championship, but he requested a trade, you know, and then obviously, you know, he went to Brooklyn, and the rest was history, you know. That ISO game, like, it was, you know. And the odds maker actually had the Nets favored by 15 plus 100, plus 1500 to win the whole thing, you know. And it was crazy, man. It was crazy. If I can find the video, I'll probably link the video. I'll probably link it here, you know, if I can find it. Because I think I did it on my other channel, Nick's Hopes Radio. But I was just ranting about how it was not gonna win a championship. Like their style of basketball, it wasn't suitable to winning championships. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I know a lot of again. I know a lot of people are not gonna tune in. Some will, some won't. But the NBA Finals is the NBA Finals. Like people are going to tune in. Just like how you know, I remember it was the Patriots and the Rams in the Super Bowl the second time, not the first time. The second time I go around, and it was a bad matchup. It really was. From start to finish, it was mostly defensive. Nobody really scored it until like the end of the third quarter, heading into the fourth. And I think they won like I think the Patriots won like 10-9 or something like that. It was the worst Super Bowl I've ever seen. And I've watched a handful of Super Bowls. You know, like you're playing for 60 minutes just to play defense. Like no offense was scored whatsoever. It was pitiful. But NBA Finals never disappoint. That's why I would always I would always pick the NBA Finals over the Super Bowl. Not because it's a 7 game series. I mean, obviously it's a 7 game series. Um, but just the magnitude of it. I mean, the NFL you just playing one game. It's just a regular season, basically. I mean, there's no difference. It's just a whole bunch of hype and tabloids and media press. But it's just the same 15 minutes, same ball. You know, it's boring. Like I always say, the NBA Finals is a marathon. You know, the Super Bowl is a sprint. You know, it's a relay race. To be honest with you, you hand the baton off and then you just go. You hand the baton off and then you just go. Or you could say sprint. I would just probably say sprint. Because I think with the baton I think with the relay race you need like 5 people, 4. But we'll see. Like, comment, subscribe.